Hi guys, welcome back to the Girly Girl Book Room. So today I have my worst / disappointing reads of 2017. Now, some of these books did not rate really low or really high. Some of these books are not necessarily like my 1-star reads. Like some of them are 3-star reads, but they were disappointing. I expected more from them. So I have unhauled almost all of these except 2. So I've got 2 in physical form, and then the rest I have pictures on my phone. So let's just get started. So the 2 that I have in physical form, I just reviewed in my wrap-up, so I'm not going to talk too much about them because I've already talked about them a lot. And that's The Princess Bride by William Goldman. Again, The Princess Bride itself was good, just the William Goldman adaptation, like abridging sections, were garbage. So this was really disappointing because I was really looking forward to reading this book, and it did not prove me in any direction. Then The Wedding Sisters by Jamie Renner. Again, I had such high hopes for this book, and I just did not enjoy it. I think I ended up giving it 3 stars at least, but it just wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't good, and it didn't make my 5-star list like I thought it was going to. Now, the other ones are all books that I have unhauled since filming about them. So the first book is The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. I had high hopes for this book because a lot of people said that it was fantastic, and I was always never going to read everything. I ended up reading everything. It was kind of okay, but it wasn't good. But I had high hopes for this Sun Is Also a Star because so many people said how fantastic it was, and it sounded like it at least had a better premise than the Everything book did, because the Everything book sounded like it was going to be predictable, which it was. But this one just was dry, and I could not get through it. It was really hard on me. The next book on my list is Adore by Doris Lessing. This is a novella. I bought this off Book Outlet. I thought it was going to be a book. It wasn't a book. It was like this tiny, and it wasn't good. It was really boring and rushed because obviously it was a small book, and it just wasn't good. Like, I don't understand its purpose. Like, it said on the back that it was $14.99 if you bought it in the store, and it wasn't even worth the $3 I spent on it. So yeah. Then I read Kitchen of the Great West by J. Ryan Straddle. I don't know, the cover looked fantastic. I had heard about it on YouTube. I found it in bargain at a Books A Million, and it just boring. I thought it was going to be something that it wasn't, and that's always hard when you read a book that you think it's going to be one thing and then it just isn't what you think it's going to be. So that unfortunately was one of the worst books I read this year. This one I should have listened to other people, and that is Uprooted by Naomi Novik. That book put me to sleep. And everybody said it was bad, and I was just like, what the heck? It's on bargain. I'm going to buy it. I'm not even a big fantasy reader, and I think that that's going to be the book for me. That was not smart whatsoever. I just wanted it for the cover, and I gotta stop doing that. And then The Summer of Chasing Mermaids by Sarah Ackler. That cover looked fantastic. I think I saw it on Why Mermaids channel, and I thought it looked good, and it was just YA garbage that I don't like. And I'm not saying that other people won't like it. Like, I think I gave it to Patrick's Classroom, but it just was not for me. Because You're Mine by Colleen Coble. I got that from the Fiction Guild, and that just was not good. I don't think me and Colleen Coble are going to be friends. I read another book by her that I wasn't crazy about. They sent me another one, and I was going to keep it and read it, sitting in the other room ready to go to the library because I'm too scared to pick it up after reading 2 other books by her. It's called Copper Falls. So if you've read that one and you say it's good, maybe I might give it a chance, but right now I'm not ready to give it a chance. This kills me that this is on my list. Kills me. Born in Fire by Nora Roberts. That's book 1 in a new trilogy. And you know I love Nora Roberts. That book was just boring, and it wasn't good, and it wasn't up to the Nora Roberts standard that I usually know and love by her. So it was a big disappointment for me. Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinborough. That book had such a good start. I was enjoying it, and then it took this weird twist, which I've heard some people say that they actually like that twist. Me, not so much. I didn't care for it. I just wish they left it a normal thriller and didn't go the route they went in. So that was really disappointing to think that it had such a good beginning, and then the ending was just... It also got kind of slow in some points too, which is never fun for a thriller. As Old as Time by Liz Braswell. I've read that book. Actually, I still have that book, so I didn't unhaul that one yet. I have that one and the Aladdin one. There's still one more to go, and that's the Sleeping Beauty one, but her Aladdin one was not good, and this one isn't good either, and to say that they're middle grade is ridiculous. They're just dark retellings that I don't think need to be in the hands of children. They don't stay true to a fairy tale. Like, obviously you could take dark twists in retellings because obviously that's what like Marissa Meyer does and things like that, but there's a way to do it right, and these are not right to the fairy tales. I don't like them. The Outliers by Kimberly McCreight. I really enjoy Kimberly McCreight, but that book... Also, I didn't realize it was a series until after I finished it, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I just wasted a whole day on this book that I didn't enjoy, and I will never continue and get a solution for. So that was really disappointing to me. The Dead House was another waste of a day. People tried to warn me, and I was like, no, it's multimedia. It's going to be awesome. No. I think I forgot to take a picture. Oh, actually, I had The Dead House. So actually, I haven't unhauled these. In my head, I must be like, I'm going to get rid of these. But, The Dead House I do still have. And then The Leaving, I don't think I took a picture of it. This book was also a waste of my day. The Leaving was not fun. Along the Infinite Sea by Beatrice Williams. I loved 100 Summers by her, and everything else I picked up by her I cannot stand. So that was difficult. And that book was like this fat. It was ridiculous trying to get through it. It was not fun. And then the last disappointment that I have is All Is Fair in Love and Cupcakes by Betsy Samot. Another book that I was so pumped to get. Dull, dry, and boring. So those are all the books that I did not care for that I read this year, and I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are down below, if you've read any of these, what your disappointing book was this year, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye, everybody.